The sentence I chose from my letter is the one I think that best brings together the rhetorical and historical analysis. And it reads, I had reason perhaps to have expected it from her feeble state of health, and she had been long afflicted, but the blow is nevertheless to me a very severe one. She had participated with me in the joys of life for many long years, and my humble home is most truly a desolate one. Although the only mention of a date we have is the date at the top of the letter of 1858, we know that during the 1850s there was racial tensions and also tensions between the North and the South about economic issues, slavery being one of them. Henry Eno is writing to his brother about his wife's death, and he expresses how much she had been afflicted for a long time and how her health was not stable, and that can kind of give us a clue as to the healthcare at this time. It was pretty bad, and he also mentions in the quote I read off that the blow is nevertheless a very severe one. She had participated with me in the joys of life for many long years, and that just kind of gives readers a clue as to how much she meant to him and how much he valued her presence and how she was very respected, and they were almost like partners in life, which is very odd for couples at this time. It also makes you feel very empathetic for him. We get the feeling of loneliness from the part in the sentence where he says his humble home is most truly a desolate one now. He has no idea what he's going to do with his daughter or himself, but he knows he does not want to go back east to maybe where his family was, and he feels very loyal to where his wife died. So that kind of gives the reader an idea of the central theme, which is of desperation, grief, and loneliness, and also shows how loyal this husband was to his wife. He describes his wife's health issues very in depth, so readers get the feeling as though he hasn't talked to his brother in a long time. Also, in the letter, Henry talks about the pledge of affection she left him, so it gives the letter a romantic vibe. All in all, this letter is meant to express grief, but we find in it remnants of a life shared.